Good evening, everyone. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button, share it, and this is why I haven't made a video in a while, because I've been doing a lot of research to these news outlets here, if you can see that. MSNBC, CBS, NBC, CNN, a couple others too. But I've been listening to the party, the Democratic Party, that speaks hate, violence, and Democrat-controlled states, which also promotes hate and violence, by the way. Which is interesting because what they support is very interesting here. They support transgender males in women's sports. They support transgender in the military. They do support DEI. They support pro-Mosque College protesters for Palestine. And that's domestic against Jewish people. Loosen economic tariffs on Iran. That's what Biden did. He did that. But I don't think he did it on his own. And I don't think his staff was bothered. I think it was the party itself. Judge stopping. Remember they were doing that to stop Trump's immigration? Lies. Very good at that. And they push for chaos across the country using their lies and rhetoric. Defund the police. Gun control. We'll try to get into that soon. They support illegals in your country. Open border, which brings support of illegals in your country. And remove the border wall totally. Get rid of it. So they can support the illegals in your country. Ban all semi-automatic firearms. They support the Green New Deal, which we spend billions of tax dollars. I've seen hardly nothing of it. But yet they're going to tell you that fossil fuels are going to destroy the world. So we got to stop oil, natural gas, coal, and rely everything on batteries and windmills and solar panels. Right. Big government, which means higher taxes. The larger the government, the higher taxes. Expanded government, even higher taxes. Go figure. But see, here's the thing. Big government, support big government, higher taxes, and to stop deportation of illegal criminals. They believe in sanctuary states and cities. Here and here. The federal level coordinates with the state level. Remove ICE. Attack Trump administration to disabilize it. That's why this is coming across the country here. Remember what they did in California. Remember what they're doing across other states, doing the same damn things they did before. The Democrats are all involved in this mess. So they got to be coordinating, creating these riots. Now, that's a very interesting point when it comes to attacking the administration. Lawsuits against gun manufacturers, they love to do that. Put them out of business. Because of mass shootings. But the truth, the Democrats won't tell you about mass shootings, is mental health. I did a video on that. They will not point that road. They will not go close into it. They want to remove the PLCAA, which is Protection of Lawful Commerce in Arms Act. They want to remove that, which protection of the firearm industry. Again, they blame everything on firearms. They will never tell you the truth. Now, here's the best one. health care for illegals and other benefits for illegals. Now, I had to listen to these guys. Listen to them. They don't run their mouth. They run their mouth. And all for this. But let's not forget. Let's understand real carefully. Social Security and your Medicare, Medicaid, and other health benefits are going to disappear. Are going to just evaporate because of the Trump administration. We lie and we push all this chaos. But for some reason, we're going to give it to them. We're about them. They superior Kemlar, Agres, Garcia, MS-13 gang member. Indictments came down to the grand jury. Mind you, the Democrats supported this guy. They went to his home country to drag him back here, and he's a model citizen. Human trafficker, drugs, weapons, other violent things he's done. But they still support him. Just like they support other criminals. Selling U.S. farms to China, right? Next to our military bases. Farmlands. They had no problem with that. And shutting down all ICE detention centers. Like get rid of the wall, remove the border wall, sell it off, remove immigration. Study this. Blow it up. Now, immigration. We talked about that, right? Immigration, remove the law. See, there are laws on immigration that now they want to remove all these laws. Remove ICE agency, fire Kristi Noem, and fire Tom Homan. Firearms. Democrats love gun control. Higher fees on firearm purchases and identification cards, FDIC, which is basically New Jersey. But other states do have the same thing. Higher tax on firearms and purchases. A 30-day waiting period on all firearm purchases. More background checks at federal and state levels. Background checks on all ammunition. So now we've got 4473 just to get ammunition and purchases. Right? Now, there's a 2-week waiting period on that. Ban certain types of ammunition. Longer waiting periods, 2 months for new firearm purchases after you purchase your first firearm. Must be 21 of age for rifle, shotgun, and handguns. It used to be you're 18 you can get a rifle, shotgun, but they're trying to change that. Democrats are trying everything they can. They want to ban the Second Amendment. Get rid of it. More power to ICE. ATF, I'm sorry. More power to the ATF. My mistake. Ban all semi-automatic firearms, AR-15s, AKs, and all handguns. Any semi-automatic weapon out there. Ban large capacity magazines. Ban the right to carry any firearms. They want the federal. They want if the Democrats get back in office, They want to remove this, so states will not have to put permits for people to carry firearms in their states. Stop reciprocity. This is all Democrats. But see, here's the interesting thing about, they were complaining about the reason why ICE wears masks. I hope you can see this. U.S. Immigration, Customs and Law Enforcement, or ICE agents, under federal law enforcement. Democrats know this answer, but they're making a big political statement out of it so they can change the way they want it to be. In reality, ICE officers wear masks to keep their identity a secret. Now, the head of the Speaker of the Democratic Party says, we're going to remove and we're going to identify these people. Because many of these criminals have ties to other larger criminal organizations that can put or place hit squads on them and on their family members. So think about this for a minute. Democrats want to do all this. This is only a fraction. There's a lot more. That you get pretty much the idea. It's not just the state levels, the 13 states, but it's also on the federal level, these Democrats as a whole. No criminal is going to file for this. But yet Democrats want to put these people in danger and their families in danger. Don't care about the criminals. They do not care about them. Their criminals are going to be fine. They don't care that the criminals have the ability to just walk away from all this stuff. But they feel if they can disarm American citizens, it's going to stop everything. That's what they're trying to convince everybody by. And by telling ICE detained officers to remove their masks and show their faces is utterly stupid. But here's the thing about this. With today's technology of AI and many other technologies, they can, if they are really hard up to doing it, is they can get a facial recognition. That's why people wear masks, for a reason, so they can get facial recognition. But this is Democrats. You can't make this stuff up, people. You can't. This is the nonsense we deal with. You got chaos going all around the country because these guys are planning them. They're notifying people so they can't go after the illegals. But mind you, they're going to get more money. So then, study it. Keep your friends and family close. And I'll have to catch you around. Don't be afraid to practice. Go to the range often. You take care.